I am Siddharth, working as an associate data engineer at Boolean Data System. Boolean Data System is a select Snowflake service partner providing several customized and industry-focused solutions. Today, we have Bindra with us, and I'm glad she is here to guide us through the financial product recommendation. Hi, Bindra.
Hi Siddharth.
So, Bindra, let's start simple. What are the financial product recommendations, and why are they becoming critical in the digital banking and wealth management ecosystems?
Financial product recommendations are personalized suggestions of banking and investment products like cards, loans, deposits, funds, which are tailored to each and every customer's needs and behavior. They are critical because digital channels generate rich behavioral data and customers expect relevant offers.
So, why is personalization so important in these financial services today?
Personalization increases the relevance, which in turn lead to higher conversion, which reduces the customer churn, improves cross-sell upsell efficiency, and builds trust. Financial products are trust sensitive, and personalized offers timed to life events or behaviors can enhance customer satisfaction and long-term relationships.
So, what are the limitations of current CRM or cross-sell engines in identifying the suitable products for the customer?
There are multiple limitations of the current CRM, which includes poor integration with the real-time signals and weak feature engineering from the transaction data, lack of casual interference, and minimal explainability for relationship managers.
So, what impact does irrelevant product targeting have on customers' trust and churn?
There is a huge impact of irrelevant offers. For example, it degrades the trust, increases the complaint rates, and reduces the engagement, which can increases the risk. Repeated poor targeting conditions customer to ignore the communications, lowering the lifetime value.
Thanks for clarifying that. Now I'm curious to see this in action. So, could you please walk us through the personalized product recommendation and show us the demo?
Yeah, sure. So this is my personalized financial product recommendation accelerator. So here you can see you need to enter the customer profile, which is asking the basic details of the customer like age. We can enter the age of the customer and the annual salary of the customer, and the risk profile, whether the customer's profile is high risk or the low risk. We need to choose one of them, and here the current employment status of the customer. So we can choose whether the customer is salaried or self-employed, and etc. And here we can also enter the recent transaction type which the customer did, and so we can choose one of them. And customer, this is the current product with which the customer is possessing right now. So he is possessing saving account, and so here you can see these are the recommended products by the accelerator. So which includes the life insurance, gold investment, travel insurance, mutual funds, and home loans. So these are the recommended products I used a priori in my accelerator to give the recommended products, and which are also relevant to the customer's past transaction behavior. And the advantage of this accelerator is I'm storing the data inside the Snowflake only, so your data is very much secured, and we can store large amount of data, and we can also update the data on real-time basis. So these are the major advantages of storing the data inside the Snowflake and building the model inside the Snowflake, and which also lead to data integrity.
That's really great. That looks nice.
Thank you.
So, now that we have seen the demo, let's go a bit deeper. What are the primary data quality or availability challenges in the financial product recommendation?
There are multiple challenges in financial product recommendations, which include the incomplete transaction metadata, ambiguous merchant descriptions, and missing cross-product linkage, and also the latency in data refresh. and also it also includes the identity resolution across the channels.
So how does a priori based recommendation improve the efficiency?
A priori based recommendation improves the efficiency by automating the insight generation. Instead of manually analyzing thousands of product combinations, the model actually identifies meaningful relationship automatically and reduces the analyst efforts drastically.
So why you use Snowflake in this product?
I used Snowflake in the product because it has major advantages like data integrity, as the data is stored in one place, and we are training the model in the Snowflake itself, and we are building the accelerator inside Snowflake, and it is also easy to refresh the data on real-time basis. So these are the major parameters which influenced me to use Snowflake in my accelerator.
That's really great. So one last question I have. So how does the solution contribute to the sustainable growth and long-term customer relationships?
It is giving the sustainable growth by delivering timely and relevant support that increases the trust and usefulness, which leads to higher satisfaction and referrals and reduces the acquisition cost over time.
Thank you, Vindra, for these valuable insights. And now we have seen how this personalized financial product recommendation can help the financial advisor to from generic offering to data-driven personalization and enabling the tailored investment strategy and improving the customer satisfaction. Thank you, Vindra, for your contribution to this webinar, and thank you everyone for joining us today.
Thank you.